Hi everybody, I'm Kitt. This
I'm
is
Martin.
Mato, babe, husband, all of those. Yeah. So welcome back to another video, and today I'm shooting with Martin because I asked on my Instagram questions that you guys are too afraid or shy to ask a guy, and I have put my guy on the chopping block. And he's our guy for today, so he's going to answer all the questions that we women have. We have never summoned up the courage to ask a guy.
So I'll be speaking for all men or for me?
For all men.
I'll be, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So disclaimer, Martin is not all men. He is just one man.
I'm just this guy.
He's just one guy. So he's going to be speaking from his some of it from his experience, some of it from stuff he has spoken to his friends about. So don't come for Martin about some of these opinions. They're just his opinions.
Lord will come for.
We'll see. People in my DM and in my comment sections are lit. Lit.
Very good.
Yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Welcome to the video.
And bring you the stars. That's how much you mean to me. I wanna make you happier. You smile with me. I wanna make you happy.
Why are you taller than me?
Because my ass is big.
Oh, baby girl. You're taller than me when we sit down.
A girl baby.
Girl baby.
Yeah. Let's get into it. So the most asked question that I got was, why do men cheat?
I think first, cheating is to fill a gap.
Okay.
It's not necessarily sexual. It's not about having more sex. I think if one cheats, there's something they're missing and they don't have the capacity or the communication. There's no room for communication in the relationship to create whatever is missing.
Okay.
So the assumption is, yeah, you know, I'll go and get it somewhere else. The 80% I have at home, there's this 20%, and somehow it's my responsibility to get 100.
So cheating is just laziness.
Yeah, basically. Cheating is it's a cop out. It's a cop out. It's a thought mechanic that don't be responsible in your relationship to communicate and to create.
Yeah.
If you're not getting, go get.
And is there another question I was asked? Is there anything I can do as a woman to ensure you don't cheat?
No. Even as a man, there's nothing you can do to stop your woman from cheating.
People make their own decisions.
People make that. It's, as you said, it's a cop out. It's because there's no relationship where everything you want is going to be there. That's why it's active. You work on your relationship. Now, one person in the relationship decides, okay, I'm not getting X, I'll go get it from Y. Okay. There's nothing you can do to stop that. That's a person's decision.
All right. Thank you very much, babe. Well done. Okay.
I want to see. Okay.
I got this question. That car that you have, is it on loan or it's yours?
It's mine. Is that about my car? Is that the only answer?
Of course not. It's not.
Oh, like you guys.
Yeah, you.
That guy who has shown up in that motel.
Yes.
So statistically, because I have a business that deals with vehicles and things like that.
Yes.
A large number of cars are on loan.
And it is what it is. It's not like good or bad. It's just what it is.
It's just what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's on loan.
Yeah.
The chances are it's on loan.
Cars are on loan. Yeah.
Okay. Sour.
Should I answer why people do that or just move on?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Why do men defend each other when it comes to violence against women?
That's not that's ugly. It's an ugly person thing, not a man thing or a woman thing. For you to defend violence against another person, it's an ugly thing.
Yeah.
And it's only ugly because you want the opportunity to be able to do it also without being judged.
Ooh!
Yeah. I said it. You want to be able to go home and beat your own person, or you want to go be violent against someone, and the judgment you've been asked to pass, or you're thinking should be passed.
Exactly.
You don't want that judgment to be.
You're withholding it.
You're withholding it because it's just like corruption. You want to be the one. You don't want people who steal to be put in.
Yes.
Because when you get your chance,
you will steal.
You want to steal. So that's just ugly behavior.
Okay.
It's ugly behavior. You can't condone violence on a dog or a donkey, on a human being. It's a lower form of resolution. Yeah.
Okay, so I have dark inner thighs. Is this a turn off for a guy?
Oh no, baby girl. Oh no.
This person
Not
says they
ever.
have put off sex because of it.
Not ever will a guy
Be ready to smash.
be ready to smash.
And they're like, oh my god.
And you remove the clothes.
Are those
And it's like,
inner thighs?
dark inner thighs?
No.
Especially if I'm assuming, because the question is I've put off sex, I'm assuming
'Cause I'm
probably
embarrassed,
there's
meaning-
attraction, there's people who have been attracted to you or vice versa. Sex is just one of the forms of communication in attraction, but it's not. So if I'm attracted to you, all these things that TV, SG cellular, let me tell you, SG cellular. Well, to stretch marks. I say, we live for that. We live for the. Anyway, so dark inner thighs, light inner thighs, stretch marks.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Let's get it on.
Okay, Sawa. I am. Are men innately selfish? Like, do you think about yourself more than you think about others?
No. On the contrary, of course I'll speak for myself. Biblically, we are asked by God to love our wives as Christ loved the church. So in regards to capacity of love, men versus women, I actually think, just based on God's instruction, that the person to love is men and the person to respect and submit is women. I then assume that the human being with the highest capacity for love is men.
So, are you selfish?
However, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So, people judge you by your outcomes, but you judge yourself by intentions. I think, based on that question, maybe someone has done something that seems selfish, but I really think many a man is doing whatever they're doing in the assumption that they're doing something for others.
But one time you had said that boys are brought up to go for what they want, think about themselves.
So it depends on context. So in a relationship, my previous assumption stays. So when growing up, men are taught to compete.
Yes.
And to dominate. And so even if you look at boys' games when you're growing up, it is games that deal with competition, whether it's racing, or I remember Bano, it was all about breaking your competitors' marbles.
Yeah.
So you come in steelies.
Yeah.
Guys of Conso, if you remember.
Yeah.
So.
But there was marble season all over Nairobi.
Yeah, so it's everywhere.
Yeah.
So and when you're guys, you're there to break. Whereas chicks,
you're there to play.
I look at my sisters playing, and they're playing. Is it Kati?
Well, we played Bano as well.
Oh yeah, but so you're just playing.
We're just
you're
playing
not
to play. We're not trying to break
someone.
No.
So because of that, I think women are taught to collaborate and enjoy the game together, whereas men are taught to win
at all costs.
So many a time it is actually pushed a bit too far. You're trying to win in your marriage when in a marriage there's no winning. You're trying to win in business when business is actually infinite. It's up and down, up and down. You're trying to have the most money, more money than anyone else. It's like there's a reward at the end of life for who had the most money. So it's an endless loop. So I guess actually think about it. I guess then it could look selfish.
Yeah. Okay. Do you like me?
Good questions, babe.
Thank you. I mean, these guys are good.
I really like you, actually.
Not me.
Oh.
So
Oh,
do you like me, or do your flirty comments do they mean anything more, or are you just flirting?
Oh, so it's like a
This
woman's
chick is asking,
asking, do you like me when you flirt?
When you flirt, or do you have someone? Kuna mtu.
Kosingo. You know, women are so attraction is a natural language. Like, you want to be attractive, even in, you know, people deal with people that you want to be. I'm trying to look like you want to, even if you're trying to persuade people or whatever. So for women, you guys have your looks and, you know, your attractiveness, whereas men are, you know, there's a thin line between charm and flirting. So I do get the perspective where someone wants to be charming. They want to be charming, they want to be a gentleman.
Yeah.
Now, whether that's considered flirting, I don't know. You know, in my days, flirting is I'm cutting you. You know, like I'm flirting with you, like I'm trying to really get your attention.
Okay,
so I don't know.
If you read that the person is flirting with you, then they do like you.
Yeah, they find
they're
attracted to you.
A surefire way to know is to ask.
Yeah, by the way, guesswork. Like, are you flirting with me?
Are you flirting?
Are you flirting with me? And then again, no, a girl, baby.
Okay. Is abstinence really that difficult for men?
It is said to be till you try it and you realize it's not.
It's actually not.
Like, what is blue balls?
Nothing.
Blue balls.
It is just.
Do balls literally turn blue?
No, it is a guilt trip.
Yeah.
So that women are available for sex.
Yeah.
So that men don't feel some type of way.
So you know, I guess the desire to copulate frequently is there.
But is abstinence really that difficult?
Abstinence is not difficult at all.
Yeah. It is what it is. It's as difficult as
Speaking
any other
from experience.
And
long
there are
distance.
very many women who abstain, who it's difficult for them.
Yeah,
so it's not that it's more difficult for men.
No.
Yeah. Okay, why are men so complicated? Why can't you just state your intentions in the relationship upfront?
That's a very good question. I was having a conversation with some of my friends earlier. And even from my own experience, you know, women are brought up, and I feel men are grow like weeds. So many a time in a relationship, so in ambition, in business, in achievement, in competition, remember what I talked about earlier? So in things competition, you're very clear your intention is to either win or to gain A, B, C, D, F, G. But in a situation where winning is not the game and there's no such thing, like in a relation, you don't know your intentions. You're also figuring it out as you're in it. So,
and then there's very many people who don't have that
clarity.
And also the emotional intelligence to be like, I'm figuring it out.
Yeah.
It's not wrong to figure out stuff in relationships, guys.
But men are
it's
taught
not a game.
To know. It's like
you must know out.
Like even sex, we're taught that we should be the ones with the rule book.
Yeah.
When we enter in a relationship,
yeah.
And, you know and you've never had sex with this woman.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Why is it so difficult for you to compliment me, especially after now I'm your girlfriend? Like, why don't you ever tell me I look nice or that dress is pretty?
It's not hard.
It's not hard, eh?
Not at all.
So that's just a lousy guy.
Just yeah.
Why sugarcoat?
What do you mean hard?
Why haven't you complimented me since we started dating? That's what this lady is asking.
So her language of love must be
words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation, and this guy maybe has a different language of love. So maybe he does love her, just trying to express it a different way.
Okay, so the way this reads is like he was complimenting her before.
Oh, so he was dropping game.
Yes.
Then now she's in.
Then now he can relax.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So anyway, it's not hard to compliment someone.
I would recommend.
You don't even have to be in a relationship with them. You can just walk into a room, see someone,
you look nice.
You look nice today.
Yeah.
And move on.
I would recommend she tells him that my language of love is words of affirmation, and I would really feel good and feel loved if you tell me I look nice.
Then now you can judge him if he still doesn't.
Exactly.
Then you're like, oh, so you're actively not giving me what I need.
Okay. Is it possible for you to ejaculate and urinate at the same time?
Impossible.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Okay.
No further words.
No further words. Do you ever compare penis sizes with your friends?
Never. You know this thing of dick measuring contests? I don't know where it came from. I think it was created by women because you guys think that we
stand there measuring.
Like we're like, come on. You guys maybe compare.
Yeah, but you never ever do it. Never.
Hey, my guys.
How big is yours? How big is yours? How big is mine? Okay. So.
Never.
Do you find it weird if a lady shoots her shot, like comes onto you?
I know, that's actually quite hot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
So go ahead, ladies. Pick up your guns.
Do it.
Shoot. What comes to mind when you decide to brutally beat up someone, a woman?
What comes to mind?
Yeah.
So someone is asking.
What's going through your mind?
What's going through your hand when you go and beat a woman?
Beat a woman.
As a man?
Yes.
I think that's as a person. You just lack emotional intelligence and control. But you know, speaking.
Because I've
as
wanted to beat up people in my life, but I think I don't.
That's another video. Because this question specifically for men,
yes,
I'll try to do as much justice to the question. So in terms of emotions that are acceptable for men, we are taught, and you grow up, you know, the same way women are learned to be compassionate and to cry their feelings. Men are taught that anger is an acceptable emotion for a man.
And that's the only one.
That's the only. So now there are some people who get angry and express it verbally. There are some who get angry and walk away. But there are some who get angry and express it violently. And because anger has been taught as an acceptable emotion and its consequent behavior by men, then that's what happens now. It's just bad. It's just learn to use your words. Learn to
stop with the violence.
It's not an answer.
If you lend your husband money and he's not able to return it on the agreed date, what should you do?
But are you a bank? How are you lending your husband? You know, it's like saying, if I put money in my left pocket from my right pocket, when will the left pocket return it to the right pocket?
Yeah.
The pants are the same. So I don't get it.
Not everybody is like us. Some people have your money and my money.
But you're asking Martin.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So first of all, scrap this notion of lending.
Yeah, how can you lend?
You're the same person.
You've borrowed, you've asked for money.
I've given it to you.
Now the husband, so you can also go and ask your husband, give me money. Give money.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's
okay.
How do you borrow from your husband?
Okay, my baby, let's just relax.
Opening a bank among
Okay.
And vice versa.
Okay. Is your mind really blank when I'm seeing you clearly deep in thought?
Yeah. So okay.
When you're sitting there alone, deep in thought, then I ask you, what are you thinking about? And you say nothing.
Yeah. So I do that often.
Yeah. Sometimes.
So I just disappear. So I think
you're actually not thinking of anything.
No, you're deep in thought. So because we're problem solvers, men love solving problems.
Yeah.
We're solution oriented.
Yes.
And so many a time, because there's many things that you're dealing with in your life.
Yes.
Sometimes even as you're talking to me or you're somewhere, then all of a sudden your mind decides to start cracking the code of a problem you're doing. So you're there, you're connecting dots, you're solving a problem. So you look like you've zoned out, like you're blank, but actually you're deep in thought connecting dots. So when you
you're actually not blank.
No, which
You
mind
just-
can be blank?
None. So why do you say nothing?
No, because no, you know the way men like to utter women. Like I can really enjoy you there. We don't have to engage,
Yes.
but you can be there.
Yes.
So now I'm not necessarily enrolled in now starting the whole story from
the
how
beginning.
far as to what I'm dealing with my mind.
Okay.
So I don't see. Yeah.
There's just no point
There's
in
just
talking
no
about
point
it.
in talking about then this is
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not willing to share at that time.
Yeah, at that
And
time.
it's not a secret. It's just
Not a secret,
Whatever.
just-
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think women are controlling? When in fact, research shows that men are more controlling than women actually.
So, the first thing that's cropped in my mind when you asked that question of controlling
Yes.
is just based on an assumption.
Yeah.
You know, when I perceive someone as controlling, it's an assumption on what they're doing.
Yes.
Now, women are different to men.
Yeah.
For example, even in the question you just asked, a woman would want to go into your mind and figure out, what are you thinking about? Let's talk about
And
it. Whatever.
that for you, you're like,
It
you're
might
controlling.
perceive of, chick, leave me the hell alone. Whereas what the woman's intention is to connect. So yeah, I think controlling is an assumption.
Okay.
On an unknown intention.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want women to bring to the table?
The body.
Put the body on the table.
Put the body on the table.
And go away.
And go. Leave it to me. Leave it to me from here. Anyway, but
But really, do you actually want the body? on the
yeah, of
table?
course.
Okay.
The body can be on the table,
Uh-huh.
please.
Okay.
But say just bring yourself.
Mm-hmm. Do you want money? Do you want me to bring
No,
money?
I just it's that feeling of partnership, like you're in this, we are together, we bring yourself to the relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that kind of asks the same one of, do you prefer the damsel in distress or the I got my own kind of woman?
Personally, I really prefer I got my own.
Yeah.
I'm attracted to confidence, go-gettedness.
Yeah.
That's why I like you.
Yeah.
So every person, but some like the damsel, they like to be a hero. They like to feel being a hero. So some like that feeling of, they're a hero to someone. It gives them that ego, that pride, that confidence. So to each his own.
Okay, and maybe I should ask now the next question that somebody had asked. Do men really respect stay-at-home wives?
Respect is what's making me pause is that word respect.
Yeah, that's the word.
So,
the way you
like,
guys want respect.
Yeah.
Imagine even us, we want
That's what
respect.
I'm thinking. Yeah. So I think appreciate is strong. Like if that word was appreciate, the answer would be yes.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying
So do they respect?
Do you respect the fact that I stay home and take care of the house and the children?
I'm 50. If I had to choose an answer, I'd say no.
Okay.
And it's from a point of not understanding the value created by a stay-at-home mom. So of course, in the world we live in, there's a lot of perceived value to a job and to money creation.
Yeah.
Now, because that career choice is not monetary.
Yes.
I don't know about its perceived respect.
Yes, got it. Okay, that answers the question.
Yeah.
Very good, thank you. Okay. I want to know, how big is your dick?
Mine?
Not yours.
Oh.
So this lady says, how big is your penis? For men, I am dating and we're in the early stages of getting to know each other. She wants to know.
Why doesn't she just ask?
Is that okay to ask? How big is your penis?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I can
Is that
see
okay
how
to
that
ask?
would be like,
It's not. You'd be like,
yeah. Well, there are many ways she can choose to find out. It's not like a guy will say no if she chooses to
find out how big it is. Okay.
Yeah, you get me, blood.
Yes. Okay, do you think women will ever be equal to men?
No, I don't think. I think in society we need to have equity, but whether we'll be equal, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Biologically, we are different. Some are strong. Well, you know, like some are stronger. Some have different ways of thinking.
Yeah. So equitable, like equal to access the same.
I really pray for that.
Yeah,
as a
that
reality.
one.
That one I agree.
Yeah.
I pray for that as reality, for the day that Kendi will have the same opportunity as Keyo.
Yes.
And will not have less because of genitalia.
Exactly.
But they're different species per se, not species, gender. They operate differently, so
yes,
they'll never be equal. But I pray they'll be equitable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Do you guys really like women? Because
Well,
it
yeah,
seems
we really
it really seems like men just don't like women. Like you will use women for.
So
whatever
what I'd say is hurting people hurt people. So the people who have hurt are hurting. They're not just men. You know, because the same is there on the opposite side, where there are a number of men who just are like women at the ghetto. So it's not women or men there. I think we really need each other. We really like each other. You literally cannot. We need women. You know, we really like women. All songs nowadays are about women.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, people sell land because.
But as a tool, or as a partner.
Yeah, I get
in
that.
life.
So now that clarifies the question. So, yeah, I guess some men look at women the same way they look at money.
Yeah.
You know, as something to acquire.
Yeah.
So yeah, for those that actually appreciate and understand the value of a woman in their lives, it's a tough question. But the one thing I believe is that, like in marriage, there are many more marriages. Just like in business, there are many more marriages that are working and people appreciating each other. And it's just that what we see is, and what is
gets
talked
more
about
airtime
is the bad vibes.
Yeah.
So because people are just busy, the rest are busy doing the work, so they don't have time for airtime.
Okay.
So just work on your relationship. Create the man and the woman that you want, and you have it.
Why do you stare at other girls passing?
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, I think we talked about it some time back. Men, we're visually stimulated. We like good-looking things.
Yeah.
And so, and over time, it's been acceptable. So, you know, you see an attractive woman, you know, your eyes will veer. And so, yeah, it's I guess it's bad behavior, but yeah, we're visually attracted, so we're drawn to things that catch our attention, just like nice cars and
Okay.
nice things.
Does it ever bother you to marry intellectually down?
I mean, personally, I cannot.
But many men like that. They want to marry down. And you know, women are taught to aspire to marry up, and we don't understand. You know, when you're marrying up, the person is actually marrying down. Do you consider yourself down?
Yeah, I don't know. As I said, I'd still go back to how we are brought up as men, and you know, this notion of there's a winner and there's a loser. Even in your relationship, you don't know if you're competing. Win. You want to win, so you want to be the one with the most money. You want to be the one with the most intellect. You want to be the one.
Okay.
Whereas, you know, the best is to realize that one plus another one is actually $1 million. You know, it creates way more incremental value for you. So, imagine it's like getting into business with someone who's really low on your intellect level.
Yeah.
The business might
It's
not
not going to
necessarily
grow.
go. Yeah, you're constantly pulling that
Hey,
person.
but many men want to feel like the hero.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
a tough thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are male orgasms really that dramatic?
They kinda are, man. They kinda are.
How do they feel? How does it feel? Because I've also gotten that. How does it feel to ejaculate? Is it painful?
No, it's definitely not painful. Otherwise, we wouldn't be dying every day to
For it.
have that experience. No, it's not painful. I'm just trying, because this person wants to understand.
Yeah. How does it feel for a man to?
I don't know.
have an orgasm?
Probably it's almost. I'm assuming it's the same as how a woman
Yeah.
feels.
So describe it for our listeners who don't know.
I guess it would be like a wave, like your nerve endings and a wave
Like
of your nerve endings
electricity.
going through your body, just your nerve endings awakening. That's like a wave or something like that. So
Yeah.
I assume it's the same. However you feel about your orgasm is the same way a man feels.
Okay. So this one is not a question, it's a comment. Please go down on me more.
So,
Okay. Fine then. That's okay.
yeah,
Do men have a problem with that?
I
Do you
don't
think?
know. Because it depends on your objective of the relationship. If you're with someone who your objective is to give them pleasure.
Yeah.
See, you do what you need to do.
You do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Does virginity really matter? Does virginity matter?
Nah.
It doesn't.
Nah. To what?
To men.
So you see, it has to be contextual.
Okay, let's say to marriage. You want to marry someone because a lot of men want to date, sleep with you. Even they will threaten to leave if sex is not on the table. But
Yeah.
the woman they want to marry, they require them to be a virgin.
Oh, so you're talking marriage. No, okay. Just generally speaking, my answer will be no.
It doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
That said, do vaginas feel different? Because I got that as well. Do vaginas feel different? Are
Yeah,
some better than others? Can you tell if a vagina is loose, if a vagina is tight, or do you just want to sample? Is it just like prostitution? You're just out here in the world, sleeping around.
So it's not necessarily about the vagina. The difference, if you talk about sleeping around, the difference is the packaging. It's
the woman.
The sweet is the woman. So the woman is the attraction. It's not that a man wakes up and just visualizes a vagina in his head. It's the woman. So the woman is where the attraction comes from.
Yeah.
The vaginas themselves, they are different.
Yeah.
Some are looser, some are tighter.
Yeah. And you can feel that.
Yeah, you can feel that.
Yeah.
They even look different.
Yeah.
But it's not a KPI to that I want
A certain type.
a certain type. It's the woman that
Yeah.
you're attracted to, and then to be honest, it's neither here nor there. It's the woman.
And then how does it feel like physically to be inside a vagina?
Kwani women don't know?
We have the vagina.
No. Yeah, these are hard questions though, man. As in, sheesh, my reputation.
I'm sorry, you're taking the bullet for all.
No, but I'm not interested in taking that. Jesus died for us all, and
why are you now here?
Why am I here? And then Google did this amazing thing of creating a search engine where if you want answers,
why are you people making my husband suffer?
Like, why am I Google and Jesus in one sitting? Like,
God have mercy upon us.
I don't like it, but and I'm not doing that for them. I'm doing it for you. You have asked me
Lord.
to have a
Okay.
video for your followers. I'll do it, but not for them, man. But anyway, what was the
Lord.
question?
Like, how does it feel? Is it cool to the touch? Is
No,
it?
it's warm. It's warm. It's cozy.
It's cozy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you control or stop
No.
yourself from ejaculating?
I knew you were going there based on your series of questions. The answer is no.
It's a coming train.
It's a coming train. Though there are many theories of how you can control it, like
Or delay. Not control. Because once it starts, now even like Google will tell you
you can't stop it. But there are ways you can delay it, and
Yeah. How do I start the conversation that I like you?
Hi, I think you're really cute.
Okay,
Or,
so we've been
"Hi,
hanging out. Blah, blah,
I
blah."
like you.
Yeah. Come right out and say it.
Just come right out and say it.
Okay. What exactly is it about a big booty? Like, what's the aesthetic?
Yeah,
And it's also, I think I need to say that it is a preference. It's not everyone.
Yeah, it's not everyone.
It's not everyone.
Yeah, but I think beauty, both men and women, is taught over a generation. If you think about it, in the 60s or during the hippie era, an attractive man was one where the shirt is open, the chest hairs are a lot, and you have a slimmer impression.
Impression, whatever.
Yeah, you're of a slimmer profile. And then, we started playing with these Hulk-looking toys. And now, big muscles are what are perceived as attraction or as attractive. So I think it's the same with women.
Big booty.
Whereas now we're in the era of big booties.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's a
and
trend.
you don't know what will come next.
We don't
big
know.
arms.
We don't know, guys.
Big foreheads.
We don't know. Okay. Ass or tits?
Come on. Is that even a question?
It's us.
Every day. Speaking for myself. It's not even a question. Like, there's just no. But there are many men who would answer differently.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
Okay, ladies, as we do this video,
Yes.
there's no figuring out men.
Yeah.
There's only figuring out
Your
man. You get.
Yes.
And by the way, your man's preferences can change.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Over time, So, please, I hope this video
Clarifies
that there is no answer to men.
Okay.
Just like there's no answer to women.
All right.
Be with your man.
Please, what is wife material?
Silk, cotton. And I don't get, I don't get that thing. It's the same way I see women saying the same thing about husband material.
Yeah.
And it's just a taught assumption that this is the box someone has to fill in.
What somebody brings to the table.
A man has to have money, has to be good in bed, has to have a nice car. And that's why men are dying, killing themselves over to try fit this box of husband material or
so
relationship
what is wife material?
There's no such thing.
There's no such thing.
It's come on, guys.
Wife material is who you are.
Is who you are. And by the way, for everyone, there's someone. So don't be impatient. Just be who. In fact, just be who you are.
Yeah.
The husband will come.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you're sitting on the loo pooping, where is your penis? By the way, I got more than
one question.
This question was asked so much.
Because guys, where does it sit?
Is it on your thigh? Is it hanging down below, like between your legs? Where is it?
Yeah. So it's usually inside, but usually like hold it back so it doesn't touch the toilet. So you sit back a bit and hold it back because I guess sometimes as you're on the loo, you'd be peeing or whatever it is.
Yeah. So it's between your legs.
Yeah, it is.
But you're holding it to protect it from the loo. Okay. Why do you touch your crotch so much?
Again.
Men.
Again.
Why do you touch your crotch so much?
Again.
In public, in private,
with humans, a lot of what we do is borrowed. It's not even something we created, invented, or decided.
You just saw other people.
It is, as you're growing up, we are all trying to look good as human beings and fit in. So we do things as we come into the earth as children. We watch and observe what is done and what puts you into certain social strata, and you decide. So to some men, we watched many music videos growing up.
Hip hop.
And the men were always seeming to protect their nuts from hitting the ground. So somehow you decided that activity is because you liked those guys and you thought they were real men.
Yeah.
Like that's what men do.
Yeah.
And then something else comes across and you copy it. So imagine we're all just human beings.
Yeah.
So that's why you look at that guy and don't judge the guy.
Yeah.
Just look at him like, whoa, you watched a lot of hip hop growing up or something. Yeah.
Okay. Do you grow hair on your balls? And how do you shave them?
How do you shave the way you shave your head?
You just take a shaver down there.
Take a shaver.
Okay. Can a man have a female best friend?
Yes.
Short answer.
Yeah.
Is there a long answer?
You were my best friend for a while.
Yeah, but is there a situation where you can have a female best friend and you're not attracted to them? You're not trying to be in a relationship with them?
So I don't think you can have a female best friend that you're not attracted to. But whether that attraction now is real, deeply sexual, etc., is another question. So you can
attraction is okay.
Yeah, you're attracted to them.
You're attracted to their brain.
Yes, or
the way they
think.
If they're funny or fun.
Yeah, so because why would you spend time with someone who
you're not attracted to?
An attraction. Because attraction is not just necessarily sexual.
No.
Attraction is there's appeal to that person.
Exactly.
So yeah, you'd even probably find them, beautiful.
Yeah.
But whether you'd want to be in a relationship with them, human beings, just because I find you attractive doesn't mean I have to sleep with you.
Exactly.
You get what I mean?
Exactly.
So I can have you as a friend. That's why many times, the friends tend to become their lovers.
Yeah.
Because you can progress that relationship.
So me as a wife, should I be worried if you have a female best friend?
No, because those two relationships are so different.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you've said that it can be something else.
It can be.
So that's on you to protect yourself.
And by the way, you remember when we talked about cheating, you can't stop.
There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do.
Yeah, so you protect yourself and fortify
so
yourself against.
You be the best wife you can be as per your. If the person decides that they're going to date their friend, it's the same way they could have decided that they would. Like you can't control a person's mind, genitalia, and everything for your own security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you want to have sex during my periods?
That's nasty. Nasty. That says no. It's nasty, man.
Oh Lord. Okay. Okay, so I have this guy friend. How do I know he's starting to get attached? I don't want a relationship. He's my friend, but I'm feeling like he's starting to fall in love with me.
So the fact that you're feeling it means it's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoop. So that's it. Like it's happening.
Yeah. You wouldn't be feeling unless maybe she's attracted to him and but anyway, it's happening. So imagine just talk. Just tell the guy I don't want a relationship with you. Yeah.
When you stop loving someone, why do you keep them around? Like we are in love, and then you stop loving me. Why am I still here? So you let me go.
So, I was in a relationship with someone. We broke up.
No. You're in a relationship, and you've stopped loving me.
Oh, okay.
Why am I still here? Why are you still here?
How do you know?
Me, I'm in love with you.
How do you know you stopped loving?
Then you've changed. You're doing different things. You don't love me. Yeah. The fact of the matter is you don't love me.
So staying with someone when you don't have an affinity towards them, an affection towards them, now you're fulfilling duty. Men have a lot of duty obligation as well.
Yeesh.
So you're being a husband. Being your husband doesn't mean I have to be your friend.
Yeah.
Or to be your lover. All those are different obligations.
You guys actually do have those compartments.
Yeah. So now I'm just being dutiful. I'm being your husband.
Okay. Yeah. So to finish off, I would also like to chip in a question for the men. Yeah. So you, Martin, since you're the one who is taking the bullet,
okay.
You're the one who will answer. How come it is that men can still have sex even when they're angry? Like you're having an argument and they can still be ready for sex.
Yeah. So with men, it's kind of compartmentalized. With women, everything is connected.
Yes.
I assume.
Yeah.
So just because I'm angry doesn't mean I can't be sexually aroused.
Men are so strange.
Yeah. So it's the same way. Just because you're angry doesn't mean you can't eat. Or you can't drink water.
Yeah, for many people it is, yeah. If you're angry, you can't eat.
So really?
Yeah.
No, well, so yeah, I guess so. When they're different. Everything is compartmentalized. But for some, if I'm really angry at you, I will not give you the pleasure of sleeping with you. I'll probably sleep with someone. You get what I mean?
But that's so strange for me to comprehend that men can have sex.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if they're having sex.
In fact, it's sometimes a relief. It's a distressor. So in fact, when you are angry, or stressed, that is when you go looking to feel good, to de-stress.
Wow, that's so interesting. Okay, I'm going to let you off the hook, babe.
Babe, I wasn't ready. I thought I was ready. These videos are always getting worse and worse.
Oh my god.
I'm not ready.
Thank you for coming on the channel, and thank you for taking all the heat and all the questions these ladies have. I'm sure they're going to get good value.
Of useful.
It was
useful.
Your answers were really good, baby. Well done.
All right.
Thank you guys. Thanks so much, you guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below.
Subscribe.
Hit the notification bell, comment, share.
Yeah, all the others.
All of those. And see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
I've been trying so many things just to wipe your tears.